Yo, YouTube, what is going on? Back to you with another grand race. You already know what it is. Today, we found again Illusionkato and the lobby. So, earlier that day, I raced him, and he beat me. I kind of messed up. I chose a poor choice of a car, but it's not about the car, it's about the driver, and I messed up. So it is what it is. So I always wanted to rematch him ever since then, and I found him again that same day, and we're right here into this lobby. So yeah, it was I was quite I was quite excited for this because I was like, yeah, I can have my rematch. I don't know if he was I don't know if he felt the same way, but I was just like, I need my rematch back. I need that back. But yeah, so I pulled out the F40, for the street tier 2, pulled out the F40, got the Toyota, and then we got the Viper. The Viper is a little bit was like a little bit of a questionable choice, honestly, because I'm not really too familiar with it. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna rock it anyway. So we kicking off in this race, and automatically I knew I was ahead of him because I didn't see his car at all up in the front. So I'm like, all right, cool, we got a better starting position. So I was thinking in my head, like, I gotta keep this lead. Whatever I have on him, I gotta keep this because the man could come back. He did it the last time I raced him, and I did not want to have a repeat of that. So I was just got my best to get through the crowd and stay up in pole and try to be in first. Try to just make a long break as possible. Now this right here, that whole scene right there, it kind of took me off this a little bit because I'm just like, oh, you should know how to drive a GTR. If you're driving it, those cars are really understeered. I was like, whatever, just keep focused. So try to keep past this Ferrari driver. I'm like, oh man, I was at this point I was kind of scared because I thought he was gonna ram me to the side of the wall, and I was gonna be like, damn, my race is about to be over with. But fortunately, we don't. So we try to get through. So we duck it through. And we up in second, and we about to take first, like right here. And I'm like, okay, bet. Now let's try to hold this because, like I said, not take it easy until you cross that line. Nothing else matters. You can be in first most of the race. Someone can still cross you up at the end, and that's not what I wanted to happen. So I'm trying to lock in, and just keep this pole position, because with the title, you never know. Man can make a comeback. So I saw his perspective too. I saw his video of it too. I didn't know if he was gonna make a video of it, but I saw his perspective, and certain things make sense in it. When I looked at it, when I looked back at it, a lot of people just can't drive sometimes. It's really unfortunate, especially when you're trying to drive through people. It's really unfortunate. But now we're in the off-road section. I'm like, all right, cool. We still got the lead. I'm like, we gotta keep this. I'm burning moss. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this lead because I do not want to lose it. Because all I want to focus is just maintaining the lead. I don't want to really focus too much on who's behind me besides Illusionkato. If he's behind me, it's on. The fight is on. If not, I don't care. If someone crosses me, of course they got the meta off-road car for the rally race. I'm like, all right, that's cool, that's whatever. But this Toyota here got top end, that it's hitting 170, 171. I'm like, that Z4 right there, it's cutting out like a 168, and he hits debris and trees, and so I'm like, all right, bet, got my lead back. So I'm like, let's maintain this, like I'm amped. I'm like, let's go. And here in this left turn right here, I kind of was trying to figure out a new line for this because I usually take my lines much more inside before I took that turn, and I was trying to go for an outside line, but that didn't really work out too much for me right there, as you can tell, because they're catching up now. So I'm burning knots again just to keep away from them. It kind of doesn't work, but I'm thinking, yeah, I got it. It's okay. As long as I don't mess up for real, I can get this race in the bag. Now this person beside me though, he was actually pretty good. I was actually fighting him through this later half of the race. He was not moving. He was right there, like right there, boom, right on my bumper. He was not trying to make this easy. And you already know, Illusionkato in the back, trying to make a peek through. He peeking and seeing if he can come up too. So I'm just like, all right, come on, let's go. Now we're in the racing. Like I said, this Viper was not really the best choice. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too familiar with it. And if you're trying to beat somebody, you shouldn't use anything that you're not too familiar with to drive. Because as you can see, I just hit a wall, think I could make a sharp turn with this car, and I really couldn't. So I'm like, oh man, I lost pole, and now losing paddle behind me. I'm like, like go, 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 go. And here, when I saw his video, he said he didn't want to ruin my race. But honestly, if he would have bumped me and kept it going, it would have been fine. Like, because we were going on a straight. But you know, I respect that though. You know, that's good sportsmanship. You know, he didn't want to bump into me and possibly make me lose out of control. All right, cool. So we got the pole position back after we made that cut. We're going through the little S's turns, and now I'm like, all right, let's go full throttle. Let's go. I'm burning off. I'm trying to get away. You see the gap. See the gap. So I'm trying to maintain it. And this is what I mean by like, don't get full of yourself, because since I thought, you know, like, since I got this lead, you know, people in the back, why not go for this jump I usually don't go for? Terrible decision. Look at that. I was stuck for like second and a half, 2 seconds, and look who's back. This guy. Not Illusionkato. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened to him when I saw his perspective, but at this point I was like, I don't know what happened to him, but this man right here, he's not making this easy. I'm like, all right, I gotta lock in and secure this dub, because I was up in pole for most of the race. I gotta finish it like that. So the skills are coming through. You see me, I'm trying to gutter, mess that one up. I'm like, all right, cool, still taking the pole position. And then right here, boom, I'm guttering. I'm making it happen. I'm like, I'm not trying to give up this position. And then we start building up the gap. But I feel like the person I was racing with that was behind me might have been a little bit annoyed with me, because I did bump him a few times and he bumped into me because I was trying to make sure I had my line, and he was trying to probably take the same line as me. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the race without being too dirty. And here, I'm like, yeah, the race is secure, because there's nobody popped up on the map. And yeah, I was just like, I got the dub. Now, if he didn't make the mistake when we went through that uphill in the grass, I feel like he might have would have won this, just because of the simple fact that the Viper cannot turn that well. Like, the Chevy, you can go down one gear and eat a turn. This Viper, you might have to go down 2 gears like I had to do for that last turn. But it was a solid race though. You know, it was fun. We also did our rally raid race. But I'm probably not going to show that one, honestly, because he says he's not good at it and stuff like that. But I thought we did pretty well, but I'm not going to show that one. But this was a pretty much a good one though. I think so. But yeah, that's how the race went though, with me and him. It was honestly pretty good. It was really good. But yeah, I do hope I get to see him in the grand races, hopefully. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.